Well, today we'll solve this problem. Last time it was for two bulbs which were of the same voltage rating. Power rating of the bulbs were 100 watt and 60 watt, and the voltage rating was 220 volt. But here in this case you can see that one bulb rating is 110 volt and the other bulb voltage rating is 220 volts, and the power rating of both the bulbs is 100 watt. That is the power consumption by these two bulbs. They are connected across the DC voltage source of 110 volt supply. Let us see what is the power consumption. As I told last time that the rating means if this bulb, suppose this is V1, this is V1 bulb 1 and this is V2. This rating means if this bulb will be connected to 110 volt, it will consume 100 watt, and similarly this bulb, if it will be connected to 220 volt, it will consume 100 watt. Here the manufacturers they do not specify the resistance of the bulb that you have to calculate through this rating. You can see that this bulb, it is directly connected to 110 volt, so it will consume 100 watt. So we need not to do any more calculation for this bulb. So we can see that if P1 is the power consumed by battery by bulb V1, then P1 is that will consume how much? 100 watt. But for this bulb, it is rated at 220 volt and it is connected to 110 volt. Now we have to calculate the power consumed by this bulb. Now we have to calculate the resistance. Okay, let this resistance is R2. So R2, how much it will be? That power formula that last time also we calculated, that is P is equal to V square divided by R. That means from this rating, when it was connected to 220 volt, then it will consume 100 watt. That means if this is the bulb, this is connected to 220 volt and it will consume 100 watt. So from this circuit we can find out R2. This is the equivalent circuit for this rating. R2 is equal to how much? That is equal to V square. V is 220 volt, 220 square divided by 100 watt. V square divided by R is equal to V square divided by P from this equation. So R2 is equal to how much? It is 484. It is 484 ohm. This is the resistance of this bulb. You can see that this bulb is connected across 110 volt. So 110 volt is applied across this bulb, that means across this resistance. So how much power it will consume? P2, that is equal to again V square divided by R, that is equal to V is how much here? That is 110 volt. This is the actual calculation for our this configuration, and this is the calculation for the rating of the bulb that is specified by the manufacturer. So this is 110 square divided by R. R is how much? That we calculated. R2, this is R2 resistance, that is 484. So how much we get? P2 is equal to, that is equal to 25 watts. Now you can see that what we get P1 100 watt and P2 is 25 watt. So this bulb will consume 25 watt and this bulb will consume 100 watt, and so this bulb will be brighter and this bulb will be less bright. Okay, so you can see that the bulb which was rated for lower voltage and that will glow brighter. This bulb's power consumption will be reduced by how much it is 1/4, because you can also see that from this formula, power proportional to square of the voltage, the resistance remains the same once it is manufactured and rated by the company, and whatever voltage you will give, and accordingly you will get the power. So the power is proportional to the square of the voltage, because R2 is constant, and when the voltage is reduced by half, then the power will be reduced by 1/4. So total power consumption here is equal to 125 watt. Now let us see what will be the power consumption when these two bulbs are connected in series. This is the new configuration when they are connected in series. This is bulb 1, this is V1, and this is V1, and this is V2. These are the two bulbs. Now they are connected in series, and this is 110 volt. We are applying 110 volts. Okay. Now we have to calculate the power consumed by these two bulbs. You can see that their wattage is the same, but this bulb is rated for 110 volt and this is 220 volt. Now we have to calculate the power consumption. How we can do it? We can do one thing, that first we have to calculate the resistances. Its resistance is R1 and its resistance is R2. Let us calculate R1. R1 is how much? R1, that formula we will write it again here. V square divided by R. This is the formula that we will use. R1 is equal to, R1 is V square divided by P. V square means here V square is 110 square divided by P. P is 100. So you get how much? That is 121. It is 121 ohm. Similarly R2. R2 is how much? That is 110. Sorry. Here the voltage is 220 volt. It is rated at 220 volt. And when 220 volt will be supplied, it will consume 100 watt. So what is the resistance? We will find it. 220 square divided by 100. Let us see how much. This is 484 ohm. Now these two resistances are in series. Let us draw the circuit. Now you can see that this is 110 volt and this is R1. R1 is how much? 121 ohm. This is 121 ohm, and this is R2. This is 484 ohm. Now to find the power consumed in these two bulbs B1 and B2, we have to find the power consumed in these two resistances. We know the power formula P is equal to VI, that is equal to V square divided by, that is same as I square R. We will apply this formula. First let us calculate the voltage drop across these two resistances. Let this voltage drop is, this is V1 and this is V2. These voltage drops are in proportion of the corresponding resistances. So V1 is equal to 121 divided by 121 plus 484 multiplied with 110 volt. That is equal to how much? 121 divided by, this is 605 multiplied with 110. That is what we get. That is equal to 22 volts. Okay. Similarly V2 is equal to how much? That is 484 484 divided by 121 plus 484 multiplied with 110, that is equal to 484 divided by 605 into 110, that is equal to, that is around 88, that is around 88 volts. You can see that while if we will add these two voltages V1 and V2, how much we will get? This is 110 volt. So you should get this, because V1 plus V2 is equal to the supply voltage. Now we can calculate the power consumed in these two resistances. Let in bulb 1 it is P1, so P1 is equal to V1 square divided by R1. We will not use this formula Vi, and we will use this formula. Let us see what is, and this is 22 square divided by R1. R1 is 121. Let us find out this value. That we get for forward. Let us find out P2. P2 is equal to V2 square divided by R2. P2 is the power consumed in this resistance or this bulb, that is equal to V2 square. V2 is how much? It is 88. So it is 88 square divided by R2. R2 is this resistance that we have found it, that is 484. 484, that is equal to 88 square divided by 484. Let us calculate. That is 16 watts. Okay. Now you can see that power consumed by these bulbs, they are very less, that is 4 watts and 16 watts, whereas they are rated for 100 watt each. Now you can see also that the voltage across the resistances or this across these bulbs, they are for this bulb, voltage across this bulb, that is V1 is 22 volt, and across this bulb it is how much? 88 volt. Now you can increase this battery voltage. If we will increase this voltage, then V1 and V2 will increase. If it will be, so to say, if it will be 220 volts, then if it will be 220 volts, then V1 will be how much? It will become 44 volts, and this will be 176. This voltages will be twice of the previous one, because if this voltage will be increased by 2 times, then voltage across this will also be increased by 2 times. So the power consumed is directly proportional to the square of the voltage, so it will become 16 watts, and P2 will become how much? That is 64 watts. Now you can see that the power consumed by these bulbs are far less than 100 watts. Now you can go on increasing this voltage. Up to what voltage we can increase this? To such a point such that this V1 or V2, that should be less than 110 volt or 220 volt. If any of this voltages approaches this voltage, then you should stop it. Otherwise the filament will get burnt, because they are rated for those voltage. Okay. Now you can it is a homework. You can calculate it, that what voltage should be applied, so that the one of these voltages will approach the rated voltage. That's all for now, and we will discuss more next time.